Hi, my name is Imad. I'm going to walk you today through my first portfolio. I chose Behance to be the first website that I can use as a first draft for my portfolio. I did finish two cases studies with the Career Foundry, and I began with the About Me section, which I introduced myself as my name, and that I'm a UX designer, and that I have experience in graphic design, illustration, and visual design. And I explained that I've always been focused on delivering what my customer wants and worked on various print and digital design projects, as you can also see in my resume. And so you can actually tell from my resume if we look at of course, I have the contact and I have the profile that I introduce myself, my skills and projects that I worked on, my education section, also languages. When it comes to experience, can show here that I did have worked a long time with customers, and that explains my About Me section introduction. So that's my resume also. And then when it comes to the work area, I did have also introduced myself that my name is Imad Fahim and that I'm a UX UI designer with experience in graphic design, illustration, and visual design. I did include two case studies that I have done with Career Foundry. The first one was the vocabulary app, and the second is about expert app. So the first one is called Kalam case study, and it's basically a vocabulary learning app. I started with a project overview that my role was a UX designer. I did put the duration, background, the tools I used, and then I had a simple table of contact, which included everything I did put in this project. I chose some attractive colors, and I tried to be consistent throughout the case study. Did my best to keep it simple, easy to understand, include the information architecture in this section, user story, prototyping, usability testing, which led to, after finishing the prototyping, get the feedback, did work on some modifications, and then explaining here what the next steps will be in the application and also in designing this application, and also what lesson that I have learned designing this application. That's it about the Kalam vocabulary learning app. So this is the second case study, which is designed for users seeking answers to questions or solutions to problems. It also serves as a platform where professionals from diverse backgrounds can assist individuals seeking help in various fields. A quick overview. What is the goal of this application? Why create on this application? The goal of this application is to give people a simple, intuitive way to connect with experts, hopefully in nearly any field within seconds, so they can feel more informed and more prepared to face their everyday problems. I began by thinking and discovering the problem statement. And the problem I realized was that I am, as a user, with a question, concern, or a project, a problem. I'm willing to pay for someone's time as long as I am assured of achieving my goal. However, how can I be certain that I am receiving the best, correct, or the most accurate answer? If the user aren't confident in that the expert would give them a good advice, they will hesitate to schedule a video session. And that is the first problem I discover. And then, so what is the solution? To promote our experts and demonstrate evidence of their proficiency, experiences, and track record in solving similar problems. Also, we can provide money back guarantee if the issue remains unsolved despite implementing the solutions recommended by our experts. I did a 3 user interview with 3 different participants, and also I mapped out a competitor and SWOT analysis to help me understand what was the current product offering that the industry was providing our users. So I did dive deep into user research and user interviews, and there were three key takeaways that I learned from this. Number one, each participant acknowledged utilizing online platform to search for answers. Number two, all participants affirmed that when encounter a problem or seek an answer to question, their initial resource is to search for solution online. If they couldn't find the answer, they would look for a friend or an expert to determine the course of action. And finally, all participants mentioned that they would be motivated to utilize an application that offers concise and well-organized answer, short instructional videos, appealing design, and user-friendly interface. So first, I needed to understand the key pain points, wants, and needs from our customers. I then needed to classify all the insight that I gathered and to be able to pocket them all into categories. We're able to understand the priorities of them. I created an affinity mapping to gain better understanding of our general audience and prioritized customer pain points using two user personas presenting various user types. I then created a customer journey map to identify gaps, um, insufficiencies, and key areas to focus on for improving and advancing the Omdas app. So now that I've done all the research, I wanted to move on into the design phase. So being in the design phase, the main question, should I design mobile app first? 70 to 80% of the people would search for information using their mobile. That means it could be an opportunity to seamlessly transition them into our experience simply from their phone. So I wanted to make sure that the mobile experience was really top notch. Then I created several user flows to improve user experience, identifying pain point and improve clear visual representation of the user's journey to make it easier to design a logical and efficient navigation path. Followed that by creating a sitemap to provide a hierarchical view of the website structure and to show how pages and content are organized to ensure that the site is logically structured and to make it easier for user to navigate. I then used a card sorting as a search technique to evaluate the sitemap. The analysis revealed that my sitemap was overly complex and caused confusion among participants. Based on this insight, I refined Omda's sitemap to make it easier and simpler. After completing this phase, I developed a low fidelity prototype and iterated and refined it into a high fidelity prototype. This prototype included new account, selecting a category, and meeting an expert. The selecting category was also refined later to facilitate booking a meeting with an expert. And finally, I also added onboarding feature to the final high fidelity prototype. After completing this phase, I conducted usability testing to identify user issues and improve user experience. The usability testing led to find actually five major issues that were fixed and the prototype was updated. Following that, I conducted a preference test and changed the look and the size of Omda's app logo based on 80% of participants' votes. Finally, I put together the design documentation to communicate the design concept, decisions, and rationale stakeholders, ensuring that everyone is aligned on the project goals and requirements. So the first question, have you ever given a feedback on someone else's designs before? Have you received feedback on your own design? As a self-employer in the graphic design industry and also video editing, it's kind of a habit for me to provide feedback on others' design. Even when I watch movies, I make comments on the editing, the sound, the videos, the lighting sometimes, even the stories. And so it's kind of a habit being a video editor and a graphic designer. Also, as a graphic designer that created numerous designs in the past, I have received many feedback on my work that required revisions and iterations to finalize and deliver the final design to customers? That's the first question. Second question, how would your teammates describe you professionally? I've heard things like organized, hardworking, practical, disciplined, and some would say serious. Sometimes when I focus on work, I look and sound really serious. I like to generally try to work things out, to try to collaborate with my coworkers and reach the best result possible. Question number three, tell me about a difficult project where you overcame a challenge. In my previous job as a graphic designer, I created a logo for a new cleaning company, aiming to appear fresh and trustworthy in a competitive market. The challenge was to design a logo that conveyed cleanness, reliability, while also standing out creativity. I researched other cleaning company logos and current design trends to gather ideas. Initially, it was difficult to find a unique look that distinguished our client, while maintaining simplicity and clarity, and that was a challenge also. So the client wanted a logo that conveyed cleanness, humor, and efficiency. I needed to balance the concept and the design. Through close collaboration with the client and numerous revisions, we developed a simple logo featuring a cleaning person and tools, incorporating humor into the design. He was kind of hanging from like his waist and cleaning stuff at the same time. It's pretty fun logo. This project demonstrated my ability to tackle challenging design tasks, collaborate effectively, and create a logo that aligns with the company's image and customer expectations. Question number four, think of question you could ask the interviewer. For instance, that could be something about their organization culture flow or more specific question about a product. So I came up with five questions. Question number one, could you describe the day-to-day responsibility for this position? Number two, how is success measured in this position? Question number three, can you tell me about the team that I'll be working with? Question number five, what do you enjoy the most about working for this company? And final question, what are the next steps in the interview process? Thank you very much and have a good day.